I'm probably doing something I shouldn't be doing because I know it's going to make some of you guys mad. But listen, look, before you guys do get mad, I want you to understand that I'm not doing this because I'm trying to make you guys mad or anything. That's not my intentions. Like I said, I am a Dragon Ball Z fan and I want a better series. Or just get rid of the series altogether. That'll be fine too. But if you are a Dragon Ball Super fan and you are open-minded and you listen to this video, I want you to understand. I gave this movie a 2 out of 10. I think this is one of the worst Dragon Ball movies ever made. I personally think it's better than the Broly movie story-wise, but at the end of the day, this movie has a lot of problems. This video is kind of about 3 of those that I missed, and I've stated a lot of problems in my review of Dragon Ball Superhero. There is one thing that I did get wrong that I want to apologize for, and it was about, the Dragon Balls having 3 wishes or whatever. Apparently, they did have 3 wishes, and I didn't pay attention to that shit in the Buu saga or whatever. Now, the first thing that I missed, now how I feel about Broly is I just don't think that this is a good Broly. I don't think he's a good character. He's definitely not better than the first Broly. He might not even be better than the Broly from the second movie that always kept screaming Kakarot. But in this movie, we know that this movie is set a couple of years after the Tournament of Power. It has to at least be 2 years later from the events in the Broly movie, right? And the biggest problem I have with this is that this Broly still can't control his powers after 2 years. Everything that Gohan went through, it only took a year to learn. Gohan learned how to fly. Gohan learned all that stuff within a year. And this dude, Broly, is stupid, man. If you can't get it in at least 2 years, at the most 3 years, you're just stupid and you just will never get it. And that's why I say I don't really like this Broly. He's dumb. He's retarded. He has a dent head. You know what? That's why I made this little picture and I put a helmet on him, because he is a danger to himself and everybody around him. He rides the short bus, okay? This guy barely speaks. You don't know what he likes. You don't know what he dislikes. I thought he cared about his dad, but it turns out he really didn't care. You thought he cared about this girl, but it doesn't seem like he really cared about her. Since Beerus is flirting with her and he's not saying a thing. This is why I don't like this Broly. This is a terrible character. I'm sorry. If you like this Broly, I just don't see the appeal to him. He don't speak. He can't control his powers. I just don't know what the appeal to him is. Now, the second thing that I missed in my review, I did write it down though. And this was kind of funny though, but they had Gohan try to explain why Goten and Trunks were small throughout the duration of Dragon Ball Super and the Broly movie, right? And the funny thing is, I actually heard fanboys use this excuse. And the excuse that Gohan gave was that Goten and Trunks stay small for a very long time because they're Saiyans. And Saiyans stay small for a long time and then they hit a growth spurt. Now, even you as a Dragon Ball Super fan has to understand that this is bullshit. If this came from Vegeta, I probably would have gave it a pass since he was on planet Vegeta. He was around more than just one Saiyan when he grew up. The fact that this came from Gohan. Remember, Gohan was the only Saiyan he ever watched grow up. Now you can say Goten, but Gohan was 4 years old when Dragon Ball Z started. And it honestly did not seem like he just hit a total growth spurt, right? If you look at him a year before he was in the time chamber and then the year he came out, well, I could say the day before and then the day he came out, but he was in there for a year. He got bigger, right? So did Trunks. He got bigger. So I don't understand where Gohan would even get that logic to even say that. It makes no sense. And you as a Dragon Ball Super fan should understand that, and you should be questioning that yourself. But this is the things that I be trying to tell you guys. And things like this hurt my enjoyment of these films. And this is why I'm going to say, if they make another movie, it's going to be trash. And I know what you're going to say. Well, the movie isn't even out yet, so how do you know? Because based off these films, they do not care. The next Dragon Ball Super movie will be trash. You heard it here first. If Dragon Ball Super ever returns, it's going to be trash. The manga is trash. It's a never-ending cycle of people getting stronger. Now, the third thing that I missed, and now this is something that just completely went right over my head, and I'm pretty sure it went over a lot of you guys' head. I want to bring up my Dragon Ball Z video that I made, right? And I was talking about how people was commenting about how they don't like Dragon Ball Z, and they was talking about the no character development. I want to talk about another character who had growth in Dragon Ball Z, right? Someone like Chi-Chi. Remember, she couldn't stand letting Gohan fight. She didn't want him to fight at all. And all the way into the Buu saga, she became a different person. She changed. Even Gohan said she changed. And she had loved when Goten had fought. She even trained him herself, which again is character development, whether you guys like it or not. But in this movie, Dragon Ball Superhero, Bulma says something to Goten. Bulma tells Goten that she wasn't going to tell his mom or something like that. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see exactly what she said. But she said that she wasn't going to tell his mom that she brought him here because she would be mad or something like that. Now, thinking about this is like, I don't think Chi-Chi would care. Now, if you're like me, you probably don't even remember if Chi-Chi was in Dragon Ball Super at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure she was, but I don't even remember how many times we've seen her. Maybe she was at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. I can't tell you the places that she popped up at, or the times, or the episodes. I don't know. But this is another case of character regression. And honestly, I really can't stand it. Everything that Dragon Ball Z does well, Dragon Ball Super has to come around and tear it all the way down. Why would Chi-Chi be mad at Goten for fighting when she's the one who pushed him to fight? She trained him. Well, she didn't train him, but she wanted to train him. And she's the reason why he turned to a fucking Super Saiyan. You know, we can agree and disagree on how he transformed and stuff like that all day, but it doesn't matter right now. She still trained him, or attempted to train him, I mean. And I can't recall Chi-Chi being mad when he was about to fight Boo, because I remember she was on the lookout too. And she was there when they went fusion for the first time. She probably was concerned and been like she didn't want her son to get hurt. I highly doubt she was against it. But now you're talking about an older Goten, and now she's against him fighting. Make it make sense. And it's the same thing they did to them in the Tournament of Power. When they was literally some of the strongest fighters around, they didn't allow them to be in the Tournament of Power. Why? I don't know. Even though they already fought Boo. It doesn't make sense. And Dragon Ball Super stay not making any sense. And this is why I gave the movie a 2 out of 10. It's just not that good. And again, listen guys, if you like Dragon Ball Super, I think that's fine. I'm not mad at you. It's cool. But you gotta admit, this shit is fucking trash.